Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Crypto Channel. As always, this is Rich making another movie about XRP. We're going to talk about XRP today. I hope everyone has a great day everywhere in the world. And I have to start with this crypto expert who says Satoshi was only interested in one project at a time. It wasn't even called XRP back then. That's what it was called. This is being brought up now because people are sick of all the XRP maxi FUD. The shit. What they're saying now is silly. But it's interesting to know that Satoshi once thought XRP was cool. What's going on here? The Bitcoin doctor says that XRP has done better than Bitcoin in the past year. Are we likely to worry? The gap in price between Bitcoin and XRP is being written down. They don't get why new buyers aren't putting money into Bitcoin. They're spending money on something that will help them make a good bag. No one will use this place. A person investor would buy XRP for $3 instead of $114,000 if they could. This is because XRP has a better return on investment right now. By making it into the top 15 most narrative-driven assets, those that are closest to an all-time high, it's clear that XRP is telling a good story. Story coins are now the most important thing on the market because of this. The stories in a project decide how fast it moves. Both people and money are interested in AI projects that focus on rules like XRP, and joke coins like depeg, a coin. Traders are interested in a cryptocurrency when they hear an interesting story about it, like how many people will use it, how institutions will accept it, or how clear the law is. This story about XRP has been around for a long time, but now things are starting to fit with the story. That is, things that people thought would happen in the future are actually happening now. That's what I think makes people so interested in XRP right now. This is also what will bring a lot of fear-based money to XRP when it starts to break out. This was sent to me this morning by Simulator for XRP. How easy would it be to get XRP to $1,400? There are $1 trillion worth of tokenized assets and $139 billion worth of ETFs. The only thing I don't think you could really think about is tokenized assets. This is the reason I believe tokenized goods are important. There won't be a lot of tokenized goods on the market until a lot of cryptocurrencies go up in price. Right now, some things are being tokenized. Soon, everything will be changed into tokens. The market cap factor also changes the XRP market cap ratio. When ETFs come out, I think XRP will go up in price very quickly. But that's how fast you could really get to $1,400 in XRP. Still, some people believe that XRP will never go above $10. There's no doubt that will happen. This run will be the worst ever for people who don't like XRP. As people who buy XRP, this is going to be the best run ever. This comes from Jake Clever. The old debate about whether crypto is useful or just for gambling is no longer important. In the background, things are changing, but some people are still stuck in the same place. Things that can be used in the real world are made in utility projects. The market will make its next big move when it sees that utility is going online. After that, you can find real long-term value. That makes sense to me. I think people will change their minds when they start to understand the real value and usefulness. At the time, they always say, well, I don't see anything good happening for XRP. Things are moving slowly because A. In the background, a whole new banking system is still being set up. Plus, Brian Armstrong says that crypto is now going up against Netflix like a big movie. Companies are using crypto right now because they want to. They know that soon, every other company will be trying to catch up. They need to link up. What do I say? Get up early. Some people will be the first to use it, which I think will change the whole network. Businesses and organizations that were among the first to use it quickly joined the chain. After that, every other company will have to do the same thing. That business will shut down if you don't. They'll be left behind. The same thing will happen to banks. It changes very quickly these days. It's taking place. People who don't see it or spend their money wisely will also fall behind, even if some people don't like it. JP Morgan, on the other hand, doesn't see many places where institutions can use DeFi. I don't understand JP Morgan's deal. They always say that crypto isn't free. Or my story. They even say that tokenization is not needed. BlackRock, on the other hand, says that tokenization is the way to go. Several organizations are already interested. Institutions want to use things like DeFi and tokenization. That's the reason they're going into the space. This story might be being spread by JP Morgan to keep prices low so that they can keep buying assets. Diamond must know that tokenization is the next big thing in crypto. They might be telling a different story. Mark Yusko seems to have chosen to join Caitlin Long's group. Pay attention to this. Do you see a circle? The guys quit Goldman Sachs to start this business, which was seen as a bad idea by everyone. It's not going to work. I told them quietly that I don't like Brad Garlinghouse. I should not say that, but I am. But it's not the same now because of what he did with XRP, doing it. It was great, I told you. It dropped from 260 to 220. Get it together. But about a year ago, he began to do something interesting. He sold something that was worth a lot of money while also making money from it. Okay, did he really get lucky? He already has a lot of it from an ICO. The currency has now grown so much that he can use it to buy real businesses. It's like how CoreWeave works with Core Scientific. CoreWeave was going to buy something, or I should say Core Scientific was going to do a lot of things for CoreWeave. Every year, they would have to pay them $10 billion. Okay, let's pay $8 billion for you, they said. That's good. You spend the gap in price between your overvalued stock and something else to buy something else. Brad finally gave in and said, okay, I'll pay you $8 billion. John asks, huh? Yes, you do. No, that's a big number, everyone says. It wasn't worth more than twice as much. He's also giving you 8. Not at all. The next week, he raised the price to 16 times what it was. Oh my God. They might want to take it, everyone thinks. I tell Jeremy no. After that, they go public. Their ages range from 16 to 80. That's not right then. From 10 to 80, I meant. They went up 8 times in just a few weeks. They are now 50, which is a lot less than 16, but they've lost ground. To begin with, he's not saying there's no proof. Brad gave 16. Brad may have even said that they were willing to pay no more than $8. I'm not sure, but yes. The trouble with Circle is that it still has issues. Even though they make money, Coinbase still takes $1 billion out of it. There was even someone else at Circle who sold stock when it was already very high. In a way, they were getting paid to use Circle. That's what happened. But Ripple didn't have any ICOs. Even though everyone knows that these people are telling that story over and over again, also pay attention to how we said that XRP is a coin or object that has been inflated. Don't put your money into XRP. People are still pushing the idea that Bitcoin is the only real cryptocurrency. Tether is what makes Bitcoin work. It was made up out of thin air. Then they added that fake link money to the price of Bitcoin, which caused it to rise. They need to keep it up. They also keep the excitement going so that as many small buyers as possible will join. All of them need to be able to quickly get their money out. When XRP goes on a big rip, we won't see these people again. Wait until this cycle is over, please. When XRP goes through the roof, bank after bank will talk about how they've been working with Ripple for years behind the scenes because they're all still bound by an NDA. Just wait until then. Every day, new stories come out. Besides that, these people are angry because they didn't think Ripple would win the case against the SEC. They thought that XRP would be taken away for good at some point because it was seen as an insurance. We know it's not safe now that it's back. It risks their Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are very expensive. Still, banks have a lot of trouble with Ripple. That's why you have Caitlin Long. Ripple is likely to act quickly, even though she's mad that she can't get a bank license. Why? We are in charge because we are connected to the elites. They already know what will happen next. What's going to happen with each big bill now? The Genius Act finally passed the House this week with support from both sides. The boss has already signed it. There was strong support from both parties in the House for the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act, which was passed. It will now be looked at by the Senate.